Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. Now, you know what? I'm having a lot of fun playing this game. And I just want to go and check what we've got. So, in here, we've got a few things. We've got all of these researched, and we've got the basic science. So, this is quite nice to have. This is going to be giving us some more, well, basically more science for when we're out and about. What I really want to get is basically this flight control, because I've seen these Delta Deluxe winglets which will give me a bit more control when firing rockets straight up, which is going to be nice because it's got a little control surface on it. And next is general construction. I wouldn't mind this one as well, just because we're going to get different types of decouplers, more fuselages and struts and stuff. But the main thing I'm after is the stability launcher thing. It really depends at the moment, because we need to go and upgrade our, basically where we go and build our spaceships, our rockets and stuff. We need to go and do that. That's awesome. What I want after that, really, is I want to go for this flight control, really. I want to go for this one as well. This is more of a long-term thing, and this is for, like, these monopropellant engines and stuff. Lightweight non-atmospheric landers, yeah, so we can potentially end up sending something to the moon. On the moon, however you want to say it in Kerbal. Because I've been watching, again, it's he was originally called the Angry Scotsman, he's now called Geddy Gamer. And like I said, I'll link his channel in the previous video, or the first video in fact. I've been watching what he's been doing, and I've learned a little bit, and I had a little bit of a practice last night. I was up until 4 in the morning trying to obtain Orbit on my own little personal save, and I've been sucking horribly at it. So let's go and see what we can do. Right now we've got no science. What I really want to go and do is upgrade this to go past our 30 build limit. Last episode we went and upgraded the launch pad so we can have heavier vehicles, so that's going to help us get higher up and obtain better orbits. So that's going to be nice to have happen. What I really want to go and do is upgrade this one next so we can go from a 30 build limit to a 225 build limit. That's going to be really nice to have. Now, I'm not sure what this does, because it says max DSN power 50 Gs. I don't know what that means. I really don't know. And patch conics available on map. I'm assuming that's when we want to go and adjust things in orbit. So we could theoretically do that, but I'm not overly fussed yet. Main issue right now is to go and upgrade the assembly building. But I want to get a bit of science. So I've had an idea. And this is something I've seen Geddy Gamer doing, as well as a couple of other people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something very similar to what another guy did. And this is just make a little science pod. So let's go and do some silly crap here. So we're going to go and put that there, like that. So that's great. I want a payload thing in here. No, wrong one. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. And another science containery thing. Perfect. Now, one of the reasons I want this is because this is basically a big log. It's a big round rolling thing, and I want to use this as some kind of braking mechanism or a stability thing. So that's going to be awesome. It's going to be nice and handy to have some sciencey stuff in there as well. And what I'm thinking is we'll go for another pod. Spin that around, plonk that on the other side. So that's great. And now, what do we want? We want some more science stuff inside. And yes, I'm kind of totally ripping off Shoddycast there. If you don't know who Shoddycast are, shame on you. They're awesome guys. What do we want? We want more science stuff. So, right, we want this. So, let's go and toggle that to symmetrical. They're awesome. We also want a couple of thermometers. And a couple of barometers. Thermometers, barometers and goo. That looks like a match made in heaven. So that's awesome. Right. I don't want any of these. I don't think we do. Electrical, I'm pretty sure we're good. We've got an empty seat. And what I'm thinking is let's go and plonk a scientist in there. You know, I need to go and rename some of these guys at some point. So I'm thinking of actually naming these after Wolfpack members. Obviously this guy's going to be renamed to me. So we're going to go and see how that happens. And hopefully we're not going to go and kill me all that much. But I want a scientist. Let's go put a scientist in there. Because let's go and see if we can get more crew reports. So we'll close that. We've got no staging because we don't need it. And that's good. So what I'm thinking is let's rename this one. You know, I've probably spelt that completely terribly. I am heavily dyslexic, so I don't know if I'm spelling that right. I'll work that out. So let's save that and let's go to launch. So yeah, here we are. Let's go and open the bay. Little hop we get there. So that's great. Now what we've got is who's in which side. That's crew hatch. This is, I don't know, crew port? There we go. Look at that. Science. We'll keep that crew port. Let's have a look. Can we do a crew report on this side? Crew port. More science. Awesome. Because we've got two guys in there, I think that's going to be nice. We also want to go and log the temperature. Keep the science. Pressure data? Keep the science. This is kind of a bit of a weird cheaty kind of thing, I suppose. But we get different science from different parts of the base. 3 science there, so let's keep that. And we want... who's that? Bob Kerman. Jebediah Kerman. Let's do it for a quick EVA. EVA report. Science. And let's get back in. So there we go. Back inside. And let's close that up. And you know, I recently found out that I can do kind of very... whoa, that's not what I'm after. I want to roll. Yep, we're going for a roll. That's hence why it's called the roly-poly. Now, I don't want to roll all that fast, so that's why we're going very slowly. Because if we roll too quickly, you know what's going to happen. This is just going to go and get blown up. So let's go and roll ourselves down, and I'm going to just apply counter roll to this as we're going down, just because I want to not go too quick. There we go. Now we can speed up a little bit because we are on flat ground. Now I'm wondering, is this actually counting as a fresh area yet? So let's just go and sit face up. We'll open the doors again. Now let's see. Right, let's get rid of you. Now Bob Kerman, let's go for an EVA with you. EVA report. More science. Keep that. Go back inside. Let's see. So let's check the mystery goo here. Is this more science? It is more science, but only a little bit. Let's see. Does this count as more science? So log pressure data. That is more science. So from data from the surroundings. And what's this one? Log temperature. More science. Awesome. You know what? We might as well just take this last little bit as well. There we go. So that's, I think we're all scienced out. So let's go and recover the vessel and see how much science we got from that. I'm hoping it's a good amount. There we go. Look, we got 22 science. That's awesome. So next, we got everything back because we didn't actually send it up. So that's great. I don't know if we got any more money or not. I don't think we did. But, right, let's go and have a look in the missions. What have we got right now? We've currently got testing the heat shield. So we need to get this one into flight over Kerbal. I suspect this one's going to get completed once we go and get into orbit. Radial Coupler at the... Oh, Radial Coupler at the launch site. You know what? We'll just go and take that one quick. So let's go in here. All we need to do is just go and test a radial decoupler. Do we have a radial decoupler? Doop, 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 doop. Decoupling. There it is. That's the one we want. But yeah, we want a pod. There we go. We want an engine, potentially. Oh, didn't realise I went for these ones. We've got a thumper solid fuel rocket. When did I get that? How big's that? Bloody hell, that's huge. Is that one of the ones we have to go and test? Yeah. Okay. So, radial decoupler. We want something. Anyway, so let's go and get a fuel tank, maybe. Let's put the fuel tank on there. Let's go and put an engine. Doesn't matter really what we're doing here because I don't plan on leaving the ground. So let's have that as a snap 2, just because people have actually told me about this and I'm rather happy about that. Actually, you know what? Let's put that back to a 2. So that's going to be nice. Go for some more engines. So that's awesome. Is it right click? Yeah, it is. So take out the fuel. Yeah, this is a little trick I learned as well. And take out the fuel and oxidizer. There we go. So look at that. We've got a ship that's not going to do anything. So that's great. So let's... I'm not even going to bother saving or naming this one. Let's just go get it on the launch pad. There we go. So there we go. That's the solid fuel things. There's the decouplers, and we got that one done now. So that's awesome. So that's great, and we can go and... well, we can go just give him the little sense that we're doing something. So recover that vessel. Let's quickly go and get that one, because I'm curious now. Does this mean we're going to be able to just get rid of those and get rid of that? Take that down. We want a stack decoupler. There we go. This has still got nothing in there, so let's just go for launch again. See if this actually works. Because this shouldn't cost us anything. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy that they're all in one thing. So there we go. Yeah, we got that. So that did count. That's awesome. Yeah, well, let's go for this one. It's 28,000. So that was 32. This was 28. This is good enough. So let's go for that. But again, we want some more science. So what I'm planning to do is just make a little science pod thing. So there we go. That's nice. Not sure if we're going to be using this yet. This is just like a purpose-built little science probe. Not exactly a probe, but a science pod. So let's put you there. And I found out that using drag chutes or drag chutes, whatever you want to call them, they're not exactly the best. I'm going to go and put some proper chutes on there. What do we want now? We want a decoupler. Or do we? Yeah, we do. We do want a decoupler. We also want fuel tank. I think that was a bit too big, so let's go for that one. And then let's go for an engine. So that should be able to get to maneuver this thing around in orbit, potentially. We'll have to go and see how well that works. It should work. Big emphasis on the word should. Now, what's our part limit? I've kind of found out that I actually have to just hover down here. I can see it. Thankfully, we don't have a mass issue at the moment. It's literally just the part limit. So the question is, can we get something that could exactly get into orbit with our own part limit that we currently have? But considering weight's not an issue, we should be able to use these thumpers to get us quite high up. So I don't even remember getting these, to be perfectly honest. I don't remember this at all. But right, what do I want? I want some more fuel. Actually, no, I don't. I want decoupler first. There we go. Then I want some fuel. Big ass fuel tank here. Oh, nope. There. I think that should be... actually, yeah, that should be okay. What's our part limit? 20. We've got 10 more parts we can go and fit. Engines. I'm wanting the big ass non-swivel. I want a good thrust capacity there. So I'm not worried about anything else right now. And then what I want is coupling. So let's go for... what are we on now? We've got 9 more parts we can go for. So, which way? Right, that way. Right, doop-doo. Let's go for that. And then let's go for some aerodynamic fins. So that should be okay. And engines. We can go for the hammers, or we could go for the thumpers. Oh, really nearly our part limit. Actually, you know what? Take those off. We don't really need the fins. They're just there for the sake of things. Again, we don't have weight limits really anymore. Now, is that right? I don't think it is. No, it isn't. And again, we're not right there. There, is that it? Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. I seriously suspect we're going to be having some problems trying to get this off the pad. And because we've got such a brutal part limit, it's going to be really interesting. Yes, you know what? Let's get rid of that. Let's go for coupling again. I'm going to go for 2 instead. So I want Shift, Alt... No, it isn't. Is it Control, Alt? No. Oh, no. Shift, X. That's what it was. Trying to remember what the controls are on this all the time. It's really frustrating because, you know, like I said, I'm heavily dyslexic, so I don't remember everything that I need to remember. And again, I'm off center. There, I think that's centered. Looks like it looks good. So what I'm thinking is, now that we've got that, we've got a couple of pieces left. So let's go for aerodynamics, nose cones. And that's going to be interesting. And you know what? Let's go for this. There. That looks good. Looks good. But I'm not planning to launch this one just yet. But it is going to be interesting. And how many parts have we got left? 3 parts left. I don't think there's really anything else we really need. I mean, we can go for some more winglets. What I'm thinking, you know what? Let's go for 2. So let's put 1 there and 1 on the other side. Because that'll at least give us vertical stability, so we can try and go for orbital going side to side. Because I've worked out that going orbital, you want to go to the east, I think. But yeah, now I've got to come up with a good name for this one, because we've been calling everything the Icarus at the moment. It's been flying up too high and potentially just kind of exploding. But you know what? So let's go for the Jonine Science vessel, so JSV. Let's stick with the Icarus. Right, let's go for the JSV Icarus Mark III Orbital, just because this is what it's designed to do. Whether we're going to go and actually get it done is another issue. But we're still within our build limit, so this is going to be great. Save that one. Let's go to Launchpad. Just because... I'm not actually going to launch this one yet. What I want to do is see... Ooh, I think I saw a wiggle in that one already. Open the doors. I can't remember if I've done this on the pad here already. Observe materials bay. Ooh, 7.5 science. Let's keep that. Let's open. And let's see if we've done all these. So log temperature. Ooh, more science. So more free science. Log pressure. Ooh, very nice. More free science. So keep that one. And did I do this one? I'm pretty sure I have. But we're still getting more science. So we'll keep all that. Let's go for a crew report. A little bit more science. Can we do an EVA? Yeah, we can. EVA report. A little bit more science. Alright, okay, awesome. So board back in the ship. Close the doors and recover the vessel. And then as soon as we've gone through this one, we've got, like I said, we've just got a little bit more science now. Awesome. 44 science. We need 1 more science. Oh boy. Actually, no, we need 0.2 more science to go and do this. So, yeah. Did we have another mission? What have we got active? So the hammer solid fuel. Ah, right, okay. So we've got the 2 big-ass ones. Because I don't think we've got enough parts to go and add that much more staging. We've got 3 parts. So theoretically... Now, whether or not we're going to be able to get this on the right altitude is another issue. But what we're going to have to do, we're still within a part limit, so we've got 1 more part that we can go and put on there, but I'm not going to bother with that just yet. But let's go and move these back down again. So that should be enough, definitely hopefully get us into orbit. So again, let's save that one. Right, so we need to go and check the staging, because this is not right. That's the coupler. That's that coupler firing. We don't want that one. So that's going to fire at the same time as those couplers go. And that's that one. That coupler, though, needs to go and get moved up to here, I think. Yes. So that, I think that's the staging. So that's going to be first. Then that's going to fire at the same time as those fire off. So that should be good. And that's going to fire at the same time that fires. And then that's going to fire at the same time that fires. And then that's going to fire to bring our lovely science back home. And then at the end we've got our... Yeah, so that looks good. So that looks awesome. So let's save and let's go for a launch. Now, I know a lot of this episode is basically just going and grabbing loads of science, which is great, and I'm happy to have it. But can we actually go... But you know what? Quickly, I'm just going to quickly go and be a pain in the arse. So let's open the door. Can we get just a tiny little bit more science? Oh, 0.07. Let's keep that. And let's quickly recover the vessel. Because we don't need any of these really just yet, but it's just nice to have that little bit of science to go and get them. Because potentially we may end up getting a metric buttload of science. Now the limit currently is 100 science. Yeah, let's research that one, because what I want after this is potentially this one. So that's used up all our science. We're not going to go and edit our ship at all. But we are just going to go and launch it, see if we can go and get ourselves into orbit, potentially. So, again, Mark 3 Orbital. Let's go and launch. Hopefully, we're going to be okay and not going to go and just blow up on the landing pad, because that's not going to be fun. I can already see a tiny bit of jiggle. So, let's put the SAS on. Let's throttle up to full. Right, okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's go and see how well this works. Let's keep our fuel and everything up. So, yeah, I'm really kind of, let's just, bugger it, let's just go. So hopefully these are going to be able to carry us up high enough and fast enough to be able to get into the range. It looks like we might potentially. I don't know if you noticed, but what I'm doing is trying, you can see down the bottom down here, I'm actually controlling the yaw over this way, trying to get us into a bit of an angle, because I found out that we need to go into a bit of an angle to get into orbit. Right, oh, I think we're a little bit too high. Whoa, 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 uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yep, we flipped. So, can we recover from this? I don't think we can. Yeah, no, 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 no. We're still gaining altitude, though. Can we go and stabilize this? Can we stabilize? I don't think... there we go. We've stabilized. But I don't think we're going to... Yeah, we really needed those stabilization fins. Just look at that. That's just spinning wildly out of control, even with SAS on. So there's no chance that we're going to be able to save this one. Alright, okay. Yeah, you can see that we're virtually heading straight down. So let's stage that off now. Let's also go and fire that. Stage that off. And can we get anything from this? We can get some science. So let's keep the experiment and let's go and launch our chutes. So yeah, that was a bit of a horrible failure. So let's open that up and let's go and see if we can observe the goo here. We can. Let's try pressure, log pressure, nothing. So temperature maybe? Oh, we get some science for that. No, I think I probably opened up the chutes a little early. But, oh well. Let's speed this up. And quickly check these again. No, nothing. Alright, I'm going to cut this to when we're actually close to the ground. There we go, that's us in the water. I actually was not paying attention and we're just accelerated right into the ground. Right, let's keep that. We got that temperature down there. Let's go for that temperature, log that temperature. More science there. Well, at the very least, it wasn't completely wasted. So, crew report? Nothing. So, let's reset that. Can I go and roll that? So, yeah, there we go. EVA? EVA report? Got some science, at least. So, let's get back in and recover the vessel. So, we got some science. Not all the science I wanted, because we really went and screwed the pooch on that one. So, we got 36 science. That's not too bad, I suppose. But let's go back in again. Let's remove that stage, because that's kind of a superfluous stage. And then let's go and bring these back up to about there. And that should theoretically allow us to re-put on our aerodynamics, although, I just realised, we've got these now. And that's only on one side, isn't it? There we go. That's looking good. So that should allow us to keep to that plane, hopefully. So let's give that a quick retry. So let's save and let's launch. So let's throttle all the way up, put SAS on, and let's just gun it. Now, I'm not planning to hit the roll at all, just the yaw. And I'm not planning to hit the pitch either. Now, I've just realised that needs to come down here at the same time. So, don't you love it, just doing your staging as you are launching? Now, I really, really want to go and try and obtain orbits. Can we do it, though? I somehow don't think so. Let's actually throttle back on that. Alright, okay. So... Oh, thankfully we've got the stabilisation now. So, let's try and move this over... You know what, let's turn that off. Let's turn off the SAS. That's going to help us a little bit. Let's try and get this moved over, because thankfully we've got the stabilisation, so we're not going to be having all that much of a problem here. There we go. Now we're outside of the atmosphere, so to speak. So let's actually go and put SAS on back about there. So let's go and see what we're looking like on the map. Now that is our apoapsis. I've learnt this by paying attention to what's going on with Geddy Gamer. Now let's actually go and bring this up, because I'm going to go and throttle back even more now. And I'm going to turn off that again. And try... Actually, let's bring up our fuel again so I can see what's going on. And let's try and bring that to about there. Now, let's turn that off. So we've got a good apoapsis of about 120,000 meters. So the apoapsis is our peak of our climb, really. But what we want to do is go and get this so it goes into a circular motion around Kerbal. Now we don't have much stuff now. I really wish I got the the mission for obtain orbit. Speed this up just a tad to about there, and let's go for a full burn with what fuel we've got left on this. And you can see we're actually extending out our apoapsis, so this should be able, with just this, to go and get us into orbit, maybe? Really? Alright, okay. So... Alright, we're out of fuel on that one. So let's go and throttle down and light our fuel on that one. So I don't want to do it too heavily, but let's go and bring that up again. So let's go and... Actually, yeah, let's keep it about there. And we should... I say should... be able to obtain orbit. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. I think we've got enough fuel. I think we have. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on, do we get the one? Oh, let's slow that down. What's that? What's that? We want to get that to about what this one is. So 1.4. You know what? That's good enough. Look at that. We're in orbit. That's awesome. So that's epic. And we got something. We got a world first. Obtained orbit. So that's gonna be, that's really nice. So question is, where am I? We can go turn off this now. And we're on the night side, so that's a bit of a problem. So let's go and time warp as fast as we can. Well, actually, you know what? We can time warp even faster now that we're actually further away. There we go. Kerbal sunrise. That's awesome. So, you know what I like doing? I actually like rolling around. It's about there. Let's put that back on, actually. Because what this allows me to do is control this by like so. Because what we want to do is we want to be facing that way. And this should open this, allow us to get some good science. Now, again, it is really dark. You know what? Let's actually roll around. There we go. The cameraman in me. And what this is going to allow us to do is log the temperature. Really? Alright, okay. Reset. Log pressure. Nothing from there, okay. Check the mystery goo. Because we're in orbit. Okay. Observe the materials bay. Anything from here? Nothing. Okay, reset that then. Can we potentially go and extend one of our... You know what, let's time warp a little faster. So where are we? Are we facing... Which way are we facing? We're going that way. So we want to go there. Oop, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Now hopefully that little burn has gone and... There we go, we've extended our orbit on this side. And as soon as we get to this side, we should be able to fire a burn and get ourselves down on this side, I hope, at least. So let's time warp again. Because we're way too low to get some really good science. Whoa, that was really quick time warp. So let's go back to normal and let's go and check. Are we facing the right way? Yeah, we are. So let's go and burn the rest of our fuel. At least that for now. Well, let's do that for now. So let's have a look. Right, we've gone and done it, so we are going to go and re-enter. But I want to go and fiddle with this a little bit. So let's flop over a little. And go for a full burn there. There we go. We should, theoretically, re-enter Kerbin's orbit, atmosphere, over the ocean. So we should do really well. Right, okay. So are we far enough away to go and get some good science? Now I can't really see all that well in here. I suspect I may have to go and get some mods potentially for this. Oh, look at that. A lot of science there. Log pressure. Ooh, a lot of science there. Mystery goo. What have we got from you? Oh, it even rhymed. So let's keep that one. And go and observe the materials bay. Ooh, 37 science. Nice. So let's keep that. And that looks nice. So can we go and log that? So we'll keep that. So let's review this data. Nothing from that one. So let's reset it. Log pressure. 18 science. Keep that. There we go. Okay. So I think that's all the science we're going to get from that. So close that. Let's go for a crew report. 7 science. Keep that. Right. So which way around are we going? So we are going this way around. So what we're going to want to do is face that way round. There. Okay. So we're getting close to going and re-entering the atmosphere. But it looks like we're still going to want to go and potentially spin over. So flop over. Ah, there we go. And go for a bit more of a burn just to get... Oh, nope. Ooh, that was close. We nearly went back into an orbital period again. But you know what? I'm happy to go just flop over like that. And then go and ditch that stage. And let's go and time warp it. So we get back into... There we go. We can't time warp now because we're starting to re-enter the atmosphere. So the question is, how much lovely, lovely science are we going to be getting from this? Now, I don't think I'm really going to want to stay in SAS. Because what does that stand for? Something assist something. Stability assist something or other. Stability assist system, maybe? It'd make sense, wouldn't it? So let's turn that off. Because we should be stable enough now that we're entering an atmosphere. I say that? We should be okay. Oh no! Crap, we just lost all that science. Oh man, I knew something was going to go wrong. I think what it was potentially is we may have come in, our re-entry may have been a little bit too steep. So we've lost a lot of science. We really should have transmitted all that. Yeah, okay. Well, Yeah, now I know for next time. But yeah, on that disappointment, I suspect we're going to have to go and leave this. We're not going to lose Jebediah Kerbal. He's going to be fine. But we're going to get down. We're going to be okay. Because we lost our heat shield as well. So that sucks. That sucks, the big one. So there we go. There's our chutes. Let's get him down to the ground and get back into the base. Wow, that sucked. Really, really hard. That really did. But at the very least, we got up to 58 science even. So that's not too bad. Let's go and have a look at the tracking station, see if there's any debris we can go and pick up. Yeah, it looks like it either all burnt up on re-entry or it just crashed into the ground. But we got speed records, so we got some funding, at least. That heat shield test, we need to do that again. And we need to do this. So, I'm pretty sure we can go and try this next time, because we're not going to go and do this again. But anyway, oh wait a sec, what have we got over there? Orbital debris. Can we go and recover that? We can, but it's not... Yeah, okay. Damn it. Oh well, I was hoping that was going to be the science pod. But yeah, okay, so that sucked. But we can go into the R&D, see what we can get at least. So we can get this, because we can't go over to that, that's 90. Aviation, we could go for this. Or we can go for that. You know what, let's go for that for now. Because we're going to go try that again. But we're getting close to being able to upgrade our vehicle assembly building, so that's good. So hopefully we're going to do that next episode. So anyway, that's going to be it for this one, though. So, oh god, that sucked so hard. We almost got so much science. But no, we'll do it again. We'll do it next episode, and we'll do it right, hopefully. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. It's been slightly longer than usual this time. Thank you so much for watching. Neither of those good enough for you. That's what the comments are for. But I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, my fellow Kerbans, keep flying and stay shiny.